Oh, this is hard. Every week I think it doesn't look that bad this week. It's always that bad.
And we are back for another episode of Dead Last Cycling, Stage 5 of Tour de Zwift. And today, things just didn't go to plan.
Let's get a feather here, guys. We're getting a feather. Positive energy. We are getting a feather. We are getting a feather. We got an amble.
It wasn't just in the race where things weren't going to plan, because before the race, things hadn't exactly gone to plan either.
It's actually the second time I've tried to do this race. I tried to do it earlier today. I did a nice warm-up. I got to 10 minutes to go before the race start time. And I figured, okay, I'll take a tactical use of the facilities. I leave my garage, which only has one entrance. And then when I come to go back into the garage, somehow the door has locked itself with my keys inside and my phone. So I had to figure out a way to contact a locksmith to get back in here, which obviously not ideal or cheap.
But hey, we made it. Stage 5 was getting ticked off one way or the other. And looking at the route, it was pretty similar to last week, so I figured I should be in with an outside chance of making something happen, and promotion was up for grabs.
With any luck, this will be our final Cat D race. So, because of that, and because we got our big first win last week, the goal today is we're gonna have some fun.
As the route was pretty similar to last week, a lot of the first half was pretty mundane, but unlike last week, there was a spicy gravel climb to contend with.
I don't really want to start this climb at the back. I'd rather start it further up so we can sag. Gonna just slide back during the climb. Yeah, we're about to hit gravel.
Having watched a few people race on this route earlier in the week, I was expecting this climb to be ridden pretty aggressively, but I think I probably underestimated how much more difficult the gravel would make it. Whether as a result of the gravel or just people riding it hard, the group strung out far more than I thought it would, and it was a pretty select few that ended up making it through the dust together. Even though I had made that group, I did not feel great at all. The pack thankfully did ease off though, as everyone turned their attention to the wall that was fast approaching us.
So, with no feather, to make the start of this climb a little harder. Certainly expecting people to hit it.
To say people hit this might be an understatement, as the man in the multicoloured jersey to my right started sprinting it all out before we even hit the climb, and I had to go deep into the red just to stay in the same post or zip code as people off the front.
That is an all-out attack. This is no feather. Oh, this hurts. Oh, I went way too hard. Oh my God, I just blew up. I got too excited.
For a few seconds at least there, I thought the pedals were about to stop completely and that I'd start rolling backwards. If it wasn't for Salganic in the yellow jersey making a move to bridge the two guys off the front, I think that very well could have been my race over, but somehow I managed to go again. And once we were past the second steep ramp, I knew it would be pretty unlikely that anyone got dropped from this point, but I had a serious amount of recovery to try to get in, as that hill was 1,000 times harder than I expected. With recovery being the name of the game, I settled in to draft as much as possible over the shallower section of the climb, which, to be honest, felt like it took forever.
Oh, this is hard. Every week I think it doesn't look that bad this week. It's always that bad.
Probably due to all 7 of us being a little overcooked, the pace did mercifully lessen somewhat. You might notice that once again my sidebar was inexplicably broken. I don't even have the ability to scroll, so how it keeps happening is beyond me. Despite it being broken though, I did notice B. Weber behind spiking power, and he put in a seriously impressive effort to bridge the 10 seconds to us.
Yeah, Weber's back. That's a really strong effort by him to bridge.
With the coastal drag finally over, we had recovery down the descent to look forward to, which promptly deposited us into a tunnel under the sea.
We're in the tunnel between Stormwind and Ironforge. Shout out to anyone that gets that reference.
Even after the descent, I was still feeling way more burned than I had expected to be. The watts on my heart rate had come down, but my legs hadn't realised it yet, and I fell back on my usual coping strategy of complaining.
God, that climb sucked. I really didn't expect thermonuclear watts at the start. But seriously, like, not having a feather on that one really sucked. But look, we got the feather last week, we can't complain.
He says, whilst complaining. Coping mechanisms aside though, our underwater reprieve was not a long one, and it was very quickly time to sprint and find out we would save one more match than everyone else.
Was that fourth? We'll take fourth.
I just didn't have the pop at the end today, and fourth was more than fine with me, especially since today's race was more about our
Fourth.
shot at promotion to Category C.
Didn't get the peak power there at all. Not an ideal start. Need to get let back in from the locksmith. But let's see how we did. Did we get the promotion? Yes, there we go, guys. It's time next week for Cat C, baby. And Cat C is going to be an exercise of just trying to survive, at least for a while. But as usual, thanks for watching. If you got this far with me, if you give me a like and a subscribe, I very much appreciate it. But either way, I'll see you next week.